Welcome back to another top 5 of my favorite typings. This week we have water, the largest group of Pokemon making up a very big portion of the dex. I had a lot to pick from, but I know dang well which ones are my favorites. Let me know yours down below. With that said, let's begin. Starting off my favorite waters is definitely a Pokemon I feel a lot of people overlook, and that's Luminion. That's actually the reasoning as to why I personally love it, because no one else does. When I was a teenager, I remember going to the Pokemon League with Diamond and Pearl's slow surfing speed, battling the trainers, and I saw this neon fish. It was one of the few Pokemon I had seen in the dex at that point, and it just looked pretty. Then I read over its dex entry from Pokemon Heart Gold. Luminion swimming in the darkness of the deep sea looked like stars shining in the night sky. I don't know why, but that made me love Luminion. I'm sure a lot of us remember the tedious process of having to capture Feebas and evolving it back in Generation 3. It was agonizing. I could never do it. But my friend from when I was a kid was nice enough to breed me one of his Feebas. I evolved it at least, okay? When you look at my Milotic's design though, I think we can all agree the process is worth it, because my Milotic is the embodiment of a gorgeous Pokemon. Up in my number 3 slot is my Eeveelution brethren, Vaporeon. Vaporeon is definitely my favorite evolution of the Kanto trio. And I mean, what's there to not like about it? It's one of my favorite wish passers. I love its mermaid-based design and it's just adorable. I'd say 80% of the time, Vaporeon is my go-to water Pokemon for a Kanto playthrough. I usually name mine Aquamarine. As of this recording, I am currently replaying Pokemon Crystal, and encountering Suicune reminded me how much I love the North Wind. Its battle theme, Pokemon Forever, the fact its design is incredible, its shiny is amazing, Crocoon is one of the most annoying sets of all time. What's there not to love about Suicune? I'm a Johto fan and always will be. Thank you Suicune for giving me an incredible childhood, along with the best Pokemon game. At the number 1 spot is the most badass water Pokemon of all time, Kendra. There's just something about this Pokemon that I absolutely love. Its design just screams one of the best designed Pokemon of Gen 2. For one, it was Claire's ace, and that thing was hella bulky. But the number 1 reason I love it so much is because of Pokemon 3. Molly and Misty battled it out, and there's a specific song that plays that just slaps. By far one of the best tracks in a Pokemon movie. That track is honestly the main reason I love Kendra so much. Pokemon 3 is also my favorite Pokemon movie of all time. It's just my Johto bias. And I'm sorry.